Welcome back to my craptastic videos. I am King Prime and I'm going to be showing you the worst to best of my Vivziepop customs. Some of these guys got some major glow-ups from the last ranking we did, so spots will be definitely changed around. Number 1, worst. This goes to my Moxie because this thing is outdated for my taste. Outdated for what I can do these days. This figure is one of those guys I just have not upgraded yet. He's gonna get an upgrade next year, hopefully. But the worst one goes to Moxie because I'm not a big fan of that one. Number 2, best. This goes to the brand new Blitzo. Yes, he's still using the old head, but he's got new horns and they look great. He is using the original Luna body, which was that SH Figure Arts female drawing posable figure. So he is extremely posable. But yeah, number 2 best goes to Blitzo. Number 3 worst. Oh, Millie. Let's start. For 1, she does not stand up that well. 2, she is outdated for my taste. 3, that face is so bad. She will definitely be getting an upgrade next year. I will tell you that. She's definitely ones that will be getting upgraded. But fun fact, Millie's body is actually an original G.I. Joe Zorana, I think? I don't know. She has a pink top and blue pants. That was this figure's base. Yes, I customized a vintage G.I. Joe figure to make a Millie. Don't put me on a pitchfork. Number 4, best. This goes to Verosika Mayday. This figure has gotten better. She's more vibrant with the pink. She has a better face now. She has more of her details. Her back is more painted now. Before, she was kind of... But now, she's definitely a lot better, and she's actually one of my personal favorites now. But she doesn't have head articulation, but she does have waist, so you can get her head to look different ways by her waist. But, yeah, number 4 for best goes to Verosika. Number 5, worst, Nifty, because I hate this thing. I hate every inch of this custom. Absolutely hate every freaking inch of it. And I may sell it at TFCon for like freaking $5. Because this figure pisses me off so much. I had to literally glue her feet in place because her feet were so loose she kept on falling over and falling off the damn thing and breaking. So this figure is just a very frustrating one in my eyes. I don't like her. Yeah, number 5 worst takes the spot of Nifty. Number 6 best. This one's going to be a little bit of a surprise for you guys because I haven't showed his new upgraded look yet. This will be the first time you guys seeing his new upgraded look. This is the new Penchis. He is still work in progress, so he's not done yet. So far, this is the new Penchis. He has his arms, he has his hat, and upgraded Cobra hood. Yeah, this is the new Penchis, and he is taking the number 6 spot as best. Work in progress, but he's coming out good. Number 7, worse. This goes to Vaggie, because, in all seriousness, I absolutely hate the character of Vaggie. I think she's written very poorly, and she's kind of an idiot. So I'm not the biggest fan of Vaggie, and I'm not the biggest fan of this figure either. But I only have her for completion. If I didn't want to complete the whole fucking cast of Season 1, I wouldn't have made her. That's not because I don't like LGBTQ stuff. It's because I genuinely just don't like the character. So, number 7 worst goes to, Vaggie. Number 8, best. This goes to Husk. Boy, oh boy, did this figure come out great. This one I'm very proud of how well it came out. So this guy's base body is actually a Marvel Legends Carnage. Yes, surprising. But it works surprisingly really well. And this is my Husk figure. He is taking the 8th spot as a best. Look at those wings. This thing is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous custom. I love this figure. It's one of my top favorites. Number 9, worst. This goes to Valentino, and it's a long story of why I don't like this custom. For one, he was stupid expensive to make. For two, he took so long. This figure came around $90 of the price of creating it. This figure costed me $90 freaking dollars to make. And I am not the biggest fan of it, and he needs an upgrade desperately, so he will be getting that treatment. But I can't use a different body, so he'll be using this one. But it will look better, and the upgrade will look definitely more superior than whatever this thing came out to be. Either way, Valentino takes a number 9 spot as a worst. Number 10, best. This spot goes to Angel Dust because this figure has evolved into something I actually really like. This figure has turned into an actual custom I like, surprisingly. And that's hard to do. I don't really like most of my creations. This guy, the way he looks right now is really actually good. In person, he looks great. He really does. Seeing him on screen just doesn't justify how actually interesting he looks in person. He's posable, he's wacky, he's fun, he's horny. So that's just how Angel Dust is. But yeah, that's Angel Dust, and he's definitely a favorite of mine. He takes the number 10 as a best. 11, worst. This honor goes to Lucifer. He could have been done better. And I plan on getting him an upgrade next year. He will be one that gets an upgrade. And, I just don't know what to say about him. He's a great figure. He's posable and stuff. He's a cool custom. He's not Lucifer. He doesn't look like him. He really doesn't. It's okay for a custom. He's not size accurate at all. And I've tried to move past that. Like, I have tried to make the sizes more accurate these days, and this guy just isn't doing it. So he is taking number 11 as a worst. Number 12, best. This is a personal favorite of mine. Everyone knows this one. Cherry Bomb. This figure is freaking awesome, how well this one actually came out. Every single detail I found on that design, I put on this figure. Everything. I even sculpted the breasts. Yes, I did do that for this figure, and it looks great. It really does. I'm very proud of this one. This is actually a really personal favorite of mine. Because, funny story about it, when I was making it, I was in a Facebook group with a couple of my friends, and while they were a bunch of females, while I was doing it, I was sculpting breasts and just absolutely just getting grossed out the fact I was sculpting breasts, and they were just dying of laughter and just sending me freaking charts of sizes of them so I get a good idea, and we were just all dying of laughter. So every time I pick up this figure, it brings me back to that moment, and I love her for it. Yeah, Cherry Bomb is taking number 12 as best. Number 13, worst. This honor goes to Vox because, like some of the others, he is outdated for my standards. His size is wrong. He's too small. His face is a bit goofy. I'm not the biggest fan of him, and he will get an upgrade next year with a better size and a better head. Everything better altogether. He will be getting an upgrade, that is one I do promise. But, yeah, he is taking 13 as worst because he's outdated. The rest from here are just downright my favorites, so they're all going to be best. So, number 14, this honor goes to Alistair. Yes, I know. Why is he not number 1? Why? Because that spot has been taken. So, this figure has the most interesting history on my channel. You guys love this figure. It's pretty much become the freaking mascot of who I am at this channel. A lot of people know me for this figure because it's just that good. It's just that good. Because, here, I'll give you a size comparison. Give me 1 second. Stand. Come on, stand. There we go. Geek someone out right here. This is a Marvel Legends Far From Home. No Way Home. Integrated suit Spider-Man. Tom Holland is a very short guy. He's like, what, 5 feet, I think? Or he's tall, or I got it backwards. I don't know. But he's short. Alistair's supposed to be around like 8 feet. So the size is accurate. And I absolutely love this figure, and he takes number 14. So, yeah. Number 15 is going to be a shocker, because she was one of the worst back in the other ranking review. She has jumped up because she has become something great. This is going to go to Charlie. Because I did something with her today I never thought I'd be able to do, because it's always been a thought in my head that's been too hard. I experimented with ball joints. I know I've always been the clay guy to use clay for head sculpts and shit. This time I used ball joints. I made her hair fully articulated. I just gotta be careful because you see that's not dried yet. So I gotta be careful with that. But yeah, I made her hair fully articulated. And she is taking the number 15 spot. It's a great figure. Number 16, you know her, you love her. She's your favorite hellhound. Goes to Luna. This figure... Do I even need to explain? This figure has come so far. Seriously, it started out as something really, really butt ugly. Then it became something even more ugly. And then it became something becoming slightly decent. And then it became straight up masterpiece custom. This figure is a masterpiece. It really is. If you go look at the screen model and look at this figure, it is dead on. This figure legitimately is a custom masterpiece. And she is taking the number 16 spot because she is awesome. Number 17 is going to be a really big shock, but this title goes to the D-Man because this figure has become masterpiece level, same as Luna. Every single freaking detail I could possibly think of would go on this figure. The dangling robe sleeves coming from his wrists. Halo. Spikes on his neck. The pattern down here. Everything like that. The wings are golden, and they're two sets. So it looks like they're two sets of wings that fold out. Literally, this figure... I designed it to destroy the competition that I had months ago with that Invasion Optimus mode guy, whatever his name was. I designed it to destroy the competition because I learned my lesson about that. Just because you think it's good and you think you're great at it doesn't mean other people will, and you should never get cocky. This time, I made it specifically to destroy that competition, and it's taken a lot of time to do it, but it's worth it because this figure is awesome, and he is taking the number 17 spot. Come on, everyone knows what the top one is always going to be. Number 18, we all know it. We love her, and I love her too. Number 18 is gonna go to Loot because she's just that awesome, because that is just always the top pick. No one. I don't think no custom will ever beat Loot in my opinion. This figure is so freaking solid and badass. Oh my god. It's not the most posable thing in the world, but it's gorgeous. It will be at TFCon Baltimore if you guys want to see this thing up close. Your eyes will just absolutely go numb. This thing is absolutely gorgeous in person. It really is. You gotta see it to believe it. Oh my god, but that is my updated list for my Vivziepop customs. Subscribe, like, do all that crap. I don't really care. Bye.